Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So we're heading here into another long weekend in the US. So on Monday the markets will be closed, which doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a quiet weekend. Yeah, we've seen now quite a lot of movements lately on weekends, also on long bank holiday weekends. So it will be interesting. Again, another weekend. And however, before we head into the weekend, there will be another trading day in the US. So the stock market going to open soon. Might have opened already when you are watching this video. And I think at the moment, because there hasn't really been a lot of price movement since my last video, the market is probably just waiting for the stock market to open here. First of all, where are we coming from? Longer term picture. We still here, this is still my view that we had a wave one, a large wave one in April 21. Bitcoin's third 1-2 setup. Yeah, this is a 1 and this is a 2 in which we currently are. In my opinion, for a wave 4, which also this could be on the log chart especially, we're coming down way too much. So for me, this is the most valid count. A wave 1 to the upside, and then we're coming down in a wave A, complete. Wave B, overshooting wave B, it's a corrective wave, and then we're coming down in a wave C. Now that might be complete. That might not be complete. That is where we currently are here. If the wave C is complete, it means we will see a rally to the upside. If it's not complete, we will probably see further downside here. And the wave C is the last wave within the wave 2. Based on this view, my view is, or based on this assumption, my view is that the actual correction for Bitcoin already started in April 21. Hard to believe for some people because we made a new all-time high. A lot of people say that a big Bitcoin correction actually started here, but from an Elliott Wave point of view, I'm telling you that no, the correction started actually in April, which means we are already in a more than 1 year lasting correction, bear market, however you want to call it. Another view that would support that is that a lot of altcoins did not make an all-time high end of last year. Yeah, we had a lot of altcoins that only made a lower high, which is part of that, which just shows you it was all just a corrective move, that move up. And my justification is that we only made that all-time high because it was a lot of bullish sentiment in the market, but the sentiment was already shifting to the downside. It was just a corrective wave, and we could already see this on the way up. Remember that in September I talked about this structure that is concerning, and in the end it then worked out, and I told you up here that we would go below 28.6k, which we have done. Finally we got there 7 months later, and we're now in a possible turnaround space. However, this is not in any way confirmed yet. We are still in the same situation as earlier today. We are still in the situation that we have not yet got a decision here in which direction we're heading. Here on the chart, a few things very important to point out. These two resistance areas here. One is here between 21.3k or 21.4k and 21.7k. That is the first level we need to get through. This will unlock higher levels. But then the real important or really important level that will be so important to determine if we are going higher or if all of this here is just a corrective wave and we are going down and we are going to make another lower low. This is this level around 23k. If we go above this resistance level, in a bold move, in a strong move, then it will just get much less likely that we are still going to see lower lows below 17.5k. This is a very important level. It is also not 100% guaranteed. If we break that level, we will not make another lower low, but it will just get much less likely, because on the way up, if we are here just in a correction, which will result in another move down and a lower low below 17.5k, then you would see a lot of weakness on the way up. And if we see that on the way up, I will certainly make you aware. So for now, we can, however, still count this in a bullish mode, in a bullish wave count. We are currently still investigating the potential for a breakout to the upside. It is lasting very long. And also Bitcoin is really struggling a bit. Yeah, we have to say that. So from this move up, which was a wave 1 here on the 21st of June, we came down in an ABC pattern in a wave 2 here in purple. We reached the target area. That target area I've had on the chart for over a week now. It was originally here, yeah, but I told you we have not reached it. Therefore, it could be that we will still get once more into this area, which we are doing now in this C wave here. We have reached the area between the 78.6% FIB level and the 50%, so between 18.4K and 19.6K. If we go below 18.4K, I believe it is just getting much less likely that we still are here in a bullish scenario. It would still be possible all the way down to 17.5K, but if we go below 18.4K and certainly below 18K, then my view will be that we will make another lower low, with a higher likelihood, with a much higher likelihood. At the moment, we still need to be aware that the bullish scenario here has not become the primary expectation. It hasn't, because we don't see price confirmation yet. We can count it impulsive, 1 and 2, but this could also just be a wave A up, a large wave A, and a B down. This is possible, because this could still become just a 3-wave pattern, which would be followed by a 5-wave move down. Therefore, in the first instance, we need to get through this resistance level. That would already make it less likely. But then again, ideally, we want to see a 3 here, a 4, and a 5 to the upside. But here, lower level, again, very important, this 18.4K level and 18K level. For now, it's doing what I said in the earlier video. We have not yet seen, a 3-wave move. We have seen the 3-wave move now. Earlier video was here, added on the here early in the morning. Told you that this is pretty much only one move, and that there would be a wave B coming, which this could have been, and here a wave C to the downside. From that point of view, the ABC is fulfilled. Let's see which level we actually reached in terms of the retracements. So we reached the 78.6% FIB level, and we're currently holding above that here, 19.1K. From here, the price has now a chance to move higher in the bullish scenario, certainly, because then we would expect, and this would need to be a quick start, this wave 2 low would have to result now in a wave 3 in purple. Now, of course, we have subwaves, so here again, a wave 1 to the upside possible, and an A, B, C down. So a wave 2 down, and next would be a wave 3. In the bullish scenario, we should now move higher. We should now get to somewhere below 23K. If it doesn't happen, it will just again increase the likelihood even more that we are not going up. As I said in the previous videos, we have invalidated already in this investigation, I would call it, invalidated a couple of bullish scenarios, which just makes it again more likely we will see once more a lower low. But for now, we can still count this bullish, and it's worth keeping an eye on it, because from here we could certainly now start to the upside very, very quickly. But if we drop any lower than 18.96K, that would pretty much make it quite likely that we are not going up, but that we are going down. If we count this bullish, now this move that we had, then we can do that with a 5-wave move. Here you can see that 1, this was a 2 then, the 3 up, 4 down, 5 up. That wave 2 that you can see here is limited to 18.6K. If we go below 18.6, that's it. And then this possible bullish move has been invalidated, and we would then have to assume that the wave 2 in purple either hasn't finished yet, but again, also here we have only limited space to the downside, as I explained, and it would just make a bullish, it would just call seriously into question that this here still is a wave 2, in my opinion. So again, this is what we are looking at here. Not much movement other than finally the 3-wave move worked out, as I suggested in the previous video. But now we need to see something to the upside, or the risk for further downside gets just much, much higher. And this is currently where we are. In terms of, again, bearish wave count would only become much more likely if we get here below the 18.6K, as I explained, and then we are already, if we go below this, on the way down to cross here the 18.4K level, and then 18K, that's the 88.7% FIB level, and below that, in my opinion, it's pretty clear that we are also going to break the 17.5K, and then we will go lower with a first target of being the 16.9K level. That is Bitcoin's 78.6% Fibonacci retracement level. So at the moment, still a lot of uncertainty here in the markets. It's a very difficult, it is honestly a very difficult environment at the moment. For me personally, probably the most difficult one in the last 7-8 months. Yeah, for me, it has been very clear that we have to go below this 28.6k level, which regular viewers will know. And now that we have hit all the targets to the downside, we need to establish a possible case for a move to the upside. But again, it is currently just a range in which we are, in which it also is very possible to go still lower. And the primary expectation of lower prices hasn't changed, because as per the rules of TA, to change such an expectation, we need to first of all see the evidence in the Elliott Wave patterns and also in the price action. We want to break the downtrend, and we haven't done that yet. Therefore, the imminent focus needs to be on lower prices still. Now again, if you want to call that a bear flag here, all sorts of things you can call it, Adam and Eve pattern, whatever. But this still is all, all of those clues we find in the Elliott Waves as well. And a pattern is fine, but unless it breaks out, it's not going to happen, right? It needs to break out. Like any support and resistance level remains support or resistance until it gets broken. So it might be an interesting weekend. A bit of sideways movement at the moment, but I'm sure soon we're going to see some more decisions here. And to be honest, in a bullish scenario, we would now need to see a wave 3 to the upside. That should definitely give us quite a significant upside. Alright, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.